Good morning, everyone. I hope you are having a fantastic start to your day. It is January 30th, which is Riley's birthday, and I have to work, sadly, but on top of working today, I've got, I need to record a podcast. I need to upload pictures of my sketchbook wrap up to my patrons. I've got a couple Etsy orders. Let me think. I've got editing I need to do, obviously, my daily workout and that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just loaded my app so that my headphones will change colors again, because for some reason when I start my computer over again it restarts that. I don't know. Anyways, so this morning on the docket, let's see, I've got a complexity launch with all of the leads and supervisors on a upcoming episode, and we are feverishly trying to push flow for our first episode, because LRC, the lighting team, lighting, rendering, and comp, if you're wondering what that stands for, they start today. So we need to try and push as many things as we can to them. I hope you guys have something yummy to eat. I've got some fruit salad. And bye, baby. Have a good morning. So that's what's on the docket for today. We had Riley's birthday on the weekend and that went over super well. We still have a ton of cake balls. I made way too many cake balls, okay? It was an oopsie. I know it was an oopsie, and what are you gonna do? Freeze them for next year? No, that doesn't work. We still have some cupcakes left, and the food went over super well. I made a mac and cheese, a cashew mac and cheese, and I also made a white sauce pizza. I also made a gluten-free one, and I made all the pizza dough myself. So all I'm considering, I wasn't stressed. Usually I get really stressed about this stuff, but I wasn't. So I'm really pleased with myself. Right, Chris? I did really well.
You did do really well.
And Chris did really well too, okay, everybody? He did amazing. But I almost didn't really want to record today because yesterday I did so much trying to find stuff for a upcoming project for Riley. So my mom gave us a chunk of change to buy a playhouse for her outside, and I want a wood one. And there's like specifications we want, and we went outside and we measured and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, I didn't want to hit the threshold of what she gave us just for the shell, because I still wanted enough money for us to deck it out and to paint it and that kind of stuff, because when you buy them, generally they only come primed. That really upsets me, because like, who has time to be painting these things? But anyways, so this is gonna be like a ongoing project that we do, and I'm really excited about. So hopefully I can take you guys with us on that journey. But that being said, I think I had a really bad sleep because I was really excited about everything. And the other crazy thing is, if you live in Canada, it's worth checking out other websites like Walmart and Amazon. Not only Amazon.ca, but Amazon.com I find has a better selection. And if you can believe it, it's still cheaper with the conversion rate, because if you look, sometimes for certain items, like I found these sconces, like they're like little outdoor like LED lights for the outside of her little house. If you look at that on .com, it's $16, but when you look at that, and it's only for two, and when you look at it on .ca, it's $45. I mean, yes, the .com's American dollars and the .ca is in Canadian dollars, but you cannot tell me, because I've looked up the conversion rate, it is not that ridiculous, okay? But anyways, hopefully you guys want to come with us on this journey of building this decked out kid playhouse, because like, I always wanted one as a kid, and my cousin, who I thought like had everything, had one. She also had one of those Jeeps, so I was like, my cousin is clearly rich, because we never had any of these things and we always wanted to go over to her house to play with this stuff. But that being said, I'm really excited that we're still trying to do this on a budget and still have enough money to paint and decorate it. And I think we're gonna roughly stay within budget, which I'm really excited about. Anyways, on that wonderful note, it's time to get to work, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Good afternoon, all. I didn't have as many drawings as I would have liked in my sketchbook this week, so I'm hoping to do another drawing tonight to just add that in, because like right now I only have 2 pages, which I'm so sad about. But last week was just so busy with like baby birthday prep and stuff. But I did want to show you guys, I just got some stamps in the mail. I wish I could get more fun stamps for my American friends, but I saw this and it's Give Life Organ and Tissue Donation. So this is a permanent Canadian stamp. So I absolutely love permanent stamps because you can have these forever and they never go bad. But USPS has always such fun stamps and Canada Post does not. So whenever I see that they have fun stamps, I try and get me my little paws on them stamps. Like I ended up getting this permanent stamp plus $1 donation, which is, let's see, what was the money going to? I don't even remember now. Creating spaces for children. Like, look at how cute this is. So this is what this one looks like. As you can see, I haven't really used it too much because you know, it's an extra 10 cents. And then I did use a lot of the permanent Remembrance Day stamps, and then I saw this editorial cartoon edition. There's only 2 more left in my booklet, but these are the ones that were in here, which was pretty cool. So I try and score these for my domestic buyers just because I absolutely love all these different types of stamps. And because they're permanent, they never actually expire, or you don't have to add more money to the stamp, which is really nice. The only really poopy thing, oh, I should probably buy more international stamps soon. The only real poopy thing, so I was talking to, I went into the post office at my local Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was asking them, because I get coils for my American and Canadian stamps, and then I put them in my little mailboxes here that look like what our mailboxes here in Toronto, or I'm guessing it across Canada, look like. And they didn't have any. All they had was the Canadian one, which I have an extra roll anyways. So they said to me, you can just put a like 2 Canadian permanent stamps, and that will work as 1 American stamp. And I did the math and it's not actually correct. So if I was to use 2 of the Canadian stamps, I'm actually losing money per letter, because it's an extra, what did I do the math? An extra 53 cents. Like, it's not even by a little bit, an extra 53 cents I'm losing. So I mean, that might not sound like much, but over time that adds up, right? So as much as I like the Canadian stamps more, and I thought that that was a viable option for my American buyers, because then, you know, that's really exciting, because then I can just use the really pretty Canadian stamps, but I'm losing money, so I'm not gonna be doing that anymore. But on that wonderful note, I'm gonna pack 2 Etsy orders, which one is a return buyer, which I'm super excited about. And then I am going to get back to work. I had a lot of, I had a meeting this morning. I had a lot of back and forth with one of the directors on some work, and yeah, everything is good, I think. Time to finish our walk and unlock the stroller.
I think
Look at all the
thing
snow
that
we have. Here, so she's yeah, she's like crying, thinking there's somebody at the door. Say hello, Riley. Wave, hello. There, look, she's waving. She's waving. Riley, wave, say hi. Say, happy birthday to you. We're gonna give her another cupcake to destroy, but she was so polite about it. It was so funny. It is 10 o'clock. Baby is asleep. I got some drawing in, and yeah, her first birthday was a complete success. We gave her another cupcake and she had such a blast. If you guys are following my Instagram, you would have already seen that. I wanted to show you some annoying news I just got from an Etsy buyer. So let me see if this will focus. But do you see this? You can't really tell too badly, but water damage, and here's Canada Post being like, sorry about your package getting damaged. It literally says, dear customer, we sincerely regret that your mail item is damaged. It was found in this condition in the mail stream. We realize your mail is important to you, and we are always concerned when mail enters to our care damaged. We continue to improve our processing methods to help reduce occurrences of mail damaging in our system. It's like, you may go to this website, blah blah blah, or call us. We sincerely apologize for this inconvenience. Inconvenience to who? It's like, come on. I don't know why it's doing that, but like, come on. It's not even usable. I've never had this before. And the other annoying thing is it must have been lost, because I mailed this out on the 30th and they live in Canada, which I even think they live in the same province. So, I mean, obviously keep in mind Christmas and all that. So let's say really the 3rd or the 4th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It took 4 weeks and 4 days to get to her. They clearly lost the order. It's just, I do realize that I should probably get like glassine bags or something like that to secure the items, but at the same token, I have such a large number of paper bags to still use, like a lot, and I don't really have the money, since I'm the only one working, to be paying for this kind of stuff right now, because it's not like the volume in my shop is all that much. So I'm actually pretty upset, but I mean, all in considering, this is the first time something like this has happened to me. So considering I've been running my sticker shop since 2020 and it is now 2023, I'm pretty pleased about that. If we are going to have to, you know, pick something. I did want to show you, so I am a patron with Katie Mai. If you haven't looked up her work, you totally should. She totally inspires me with her like fun, whimsical art and style. So here is her postcard for this month and her cute little die cut sticker. I wish I could outsource mine like she does, because the quality is just so much nicer than printing it at home, but right now this is the best I can do and I'm okay with that. I also wanted to show you guys what I ended up drawing tonight. So I want to try and get better at just drawing me, drawing people. So I decided I would draw me in a teacup and then me just sitting for no real reason. Just figuring stuff out, just doing stuff really. So yeah, that news really dampened my mood today, in all honesty, but it is what it is. Today's workday was interesting. I found some new processes of different ways I should be doing things and moving forward, just how to help other departments around me. Not that I did anything bad, but I ended up getting on call with the director, and it wasn't what I expected. Like I thought it was only one fix, but there was something else he wanted me to do in the file, and I'm not used to him, so I kind of feel like I was stumbling over doing stuff while on video call with him. So I'm just not used to him, and I think it's just gonna take me a while to be comfortable with doing things on the phone with him, really. Which I kind of feel silly about, but when you don't interact with these people on a daily basis and really you just are kind of doing your own thing from day to day. I also found a faster method on how to fix things if they're broken on the render farm, which is really exciting, because we've been getting a common error on like 12 plus shots that will not go through, so that's been annoying. I think that's my like least favorite part of this job, is having to deal with stuff on the render farm and then having to get things back off the farm and dealing with that, and then if it doesn't work, trying to figure out what's wrong with it and then having to send it again. It's kind of like a total mixed bag, because I'm just like, okay, hold your breath. What didn't work today? Yay! So Monday's over, we can move forward. And oh yes, I need to post up some stuff for Patreon. Next month's sticker and whatnot, because I already have that all ready to go. And yeah, I don't know. The wind has just been taken out of my sails, in all honesty. I want to see if I can try and get a little bit of editing done, but I don't know. Everything's just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth now, even though I don't want it to be. I don't want to leave I don't want to leave this on a bad note. I also have to do a podcast, and I think that's probably where I'll get a lot of the frustration out. But yeah, on that wonderful note, I will leave you guys, and just goes to show that not every day is a great day, and sometimes you just gotta roll with it, am I right? I'm going to mail out another replacement for the water damaged item tomorrow, and I can't help but feel bad for my buyer. Like, that's just so poopy nonsense. And I think the great thing about this particular buyer is they were in total like shock about this, and also to say, you know, it's not your fault, and I'm just wanted to let you know this is what happened to me. They weren't even asking for a replacement, which I'm so shocked about, because most people aren't very nice to Etsy sellers. Like, I don't feel like people realize that we're, you know, usually a single person operation, and you know, just be a little bit kinder to us, please. All right, well, on that wonderful note, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you on the next video. I love you, go bye.